Imagine a huge building with only one pillar. Chances are this building will not be able to withstand any major disaster. The same can be said for many teams or many organizations or even companies that depend solely on one person to really drive their level of productivity or the kind of success that they need. You see, many leaders spend most of their days fixing everybody's problem. And they end up feeling a heightened sense of relevance because they are the Mr. Go to person or the Mr. Fix It. But the only thing that this really leads to is exhaustion and a lower level of productivity for your entire team. Think about it for a second. What happens when that one person decides to leave your organization? Or what happens when that person decides that I'm tired of working, I'm tired of putting in the extra energy? You see, I found out that developing leaders at every level of your organization is one of the number one driving factors behind high levels of productivity, success, and engagement of people who serve as a part of your team. It is super important when we identify and evaluate the leadership competences of every member of our team and compare that result with our business strategies as we make long-term plans for our organization and the kind of results that we need in the long term. Everyone in your team should and can be regarded as leaders, whether they're managing across, they're managing up, or they're managing down, or even if they're managing themselves. What happens when you think like that is that you are giving them ownership of what they're doing. And we know what happens when people take ownership. When people take ownership of any task or responsibility, what happens is that they invest greater confidence in what they're doing. They invest more pride and passion in what they're doing. And in the long run, you will get better results because they're giving their all. They're giving the group or the team or the organization, they are giving that group the discretionary value because they know that part of this belongs to them. Having leadership at every level guarantees ownership. And we know what happens when people take ownership. When people take ownership, they invest confidence, they invest pride, and they invest passion in what they're doing. And when they invest passion in what they're doing, they will produce the results that you're expecting because they're now taking ownership and they feel as if they are in charge of what they're doing. You see, we must invest in every member of our team and we must also nurture them. How do we do this? We do this by offering feedback, by offering assessment and training so that our team members or our leaders at every level will understand exactly what their strengths and weaknesses are. And we will be able to place them in their right fit. Hence, we will have the dream team that will produce the kind of results that we need. If you want to win and win big, then the solution is invest in leadership at all levels of your organization. You see, here at Pottingers and Associates, we have the system and the tools that will help you to develop leaders at every level of your organization.